Can a palatal expander help with bedwetting? Absolutely. Because what a palatal expander is doing is actually widening the palate transversely, which in turn widens the floor of the nose, because the floor of the nose and the palate are connected. They share a wall. Now, if you're widening space in which we breathe from, in which we use and uptake oxygen from, you're getting more oxygen delivery. So in theory, you are helping with bedwetting. Why? Because with bedwetting, what's happening is everything's collapsing because there's not enough width, not enough room. So when we lay down in a supine position or flat, everything kind of piles on top of each other if there's oral dysfunction present, if the tongue isn't staying in the palate. So we're widening the palate, but we have to also work on the muscle component. We have to teach and train the child to keep their tongue up in their palate. Doing that will help create the endurance and the strength. So when they sleep, eventually that tongue stays up and you don't have to push as much air through collapsed muscles. That's what's happening. When you push more air through, your upper chest wall is working harder and harder. Your heart is pumping harder and harder to deliver oxygen. The kidneys and the heart talk to each other with a hormone called ANP, atrial neuro, I can't even pronounce the word, but ANP, look it up. So the kidneys produce a hormone by talking to the heart because it's pumping harder and faster. The kidneys release fluid. They say, you're pumping hard, you're trying to get this fluid, let me help you out. Now, kids, because they're in deep sleep, most likely because they're not getting what they need, because they're not sleeping well, they will wet the bed. More in boys, I'm not sure why that is. Now, in adults, if you wake up to pee, that is going to increase your all-risk mortality greatly. Getting up to pee is not normal. You can drink a whole cup of something and still stay asleep because that's how your body is wired. Yes, to answer your question, absolutely, but don't forget about the muscle component and retraining the nose.